No grandstanding for me, please. I'm in the presence of the greatest leech and the rarest leech, apparently. I'm humbled. However, please get to your duties,
Yep.
my sweet lady.
She gives you a quick kiss and a quick hug. She turns around, she walks straight into the campfire and disappears.
Nice to meet you.
Can I
Nice to
make a
meet you
dex
all.
save for that to get you?
Nice to meet you.
Sure, make a dex save.
There you
Okay, you
go.
manage to catch it. You just catch it out of the corner of your eye and just catch it in time, and Sarah doesn't even
Wait,
look.
do
She
I
just
need to do a strength throw? Do I need to do a strength thing then?
sure
To see
if
if
you
he
want.
can.
Sure if you want. I'm kind of curious
Wow.
actually on this
I'll
one.
oppose his strength too.
No, because it's your dex is to catch it. His strength is.
Oh, you got it. Dang.
Yeah.
I rolled low.
I say if he rolled higher, you would have missed it, and it just would have flown by.
Didn't even sting my hand, little girl.
It looks like it did since you rolled a 15.
Yeah, strength. Yeah, it hurt a little bit. Yeah, that was a little bit of a sting. He's got some power too behind that. Jeez, you're like you weren't expecting it to be that flung that hard. You thought he was just messing around. Put a little whiff behind it.
It's like they say, Esperini, if you're gonna be dumb, you gotta be tough.
All right. You guys spend a little more time just relaxing. You guys spend your different shifts watching out. Nothing happens in your entire time through your entire march. You get several hours outside of Rama village. You can already see the big campfires of the force. Yeah, you guys are about there. So you guys are right about. Well, yeah, actually you're closer than that, but you can't put it any closer without putting you on top of Rama village. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, it's fine.
Make a
Hold
liar
Alt.
out of me. Thank you.
Just hold Alt when you do it, and it lets you adjust it wherever you need to.
Oh, figures one more thing to hold.
I'd like to stop like 25 miles out because I don't know how far their patrols go outside of it.
Okay. All right, you guys are about 25 miles out. You could just see the village in the distance. I mean, it's a village, so it's kind of small. But with the amount of forces around it, you definitely know. Yep, this is where the general is located. At least the corpse wasn't lying to you on that one.
I thought speak my bird and send it ahead to pick out targets for me.
Okay.
See if he can get a beat on the general who's supposedly in there.
Okay. What do you guys do? What do the rest of you do? You notice Thrain doesn't go any closer to the village. It looks like he's trying to keep an eye out on things. You watched him send his bird off. Which you've learned has come in pretty handy because she's been able to locate all the stuff you're looking for.
Tyne gets his gear ready. Make sure his plate armor is well oiled and everything, and his blade is sharpened, and his hand axes are easily ready to could be grabbed and thrown.
Your discipline does you great credit, young leech.
He's going to keep going to that.
You know,
As far as Esperini,
accidents do happen in the battlefield.
Oops.
So we arrived at our destination.
You're about 25 miles outside the village, mainly because you don't want to get any closer and possibly risk tipping off any of the scouts that may be wandering around. You do learn from your distance, they don't have scouts that far out. They probably go max a mile out from from where their camp is, and that's as far as they go.
Question, can I see what my raven sees?
Yes, you can see what she sees.
Okay. While she's flying around looking at things, I'm going to be drawing them almost like in a trance, sort of drawing them on my sketchbook.
Okay.
Titan comes over while he's drawing and just starts whispering "fishy, fishy, fishy" in his ear.
I'll just look at him in disgust. Really.
Well, in all fairness, it doesn't seem Thrain even notices.
I will whisper back, "Oh, great, another Havar."
I'm giggling.
Hey, you calling me a leech? I'm calling you a fish.
Only
I
fair.
just walk away.
Only fair.
Fair's fair, and walks away.
I am a fish. That is much is true. At least you're intelligent. Tear me apart from the whales.
All right, how about we take a quick 10-minute break? because it is about that time. So we'll take a quick 10-minute, give everybody a chance to go to the bathroom, get something to drink, something to eat real quick, and then we'll continue this from here.
Check.
Sorry. I'm trying to be very as bland as possible with my speech, but it's very hard.
After this fight, I'm going to the bar.
Time pulls out a cask and goes, "Why wait?"
I might go to the bar and pick up a. Might go to the bar and find someone.
What was that?
You said you offered me a cast.
Yeah, it's like, no, I pull out a cask and I'm like, "Why wait?"
Thanks, but I don't drink, and I mean like, find someone there.
Oh. Well, good luck to you. Smacks your back.
And no one night stands.
All right, I'm back.
So, S, I think Zen's a virgin.
Yes, he is.
And that's probably why.
Oh no, I just think it's funny. Because
Why is
he's talking about finding his love in a bar.
Make an insight check.
Who, me?
Yeah.
For what?
Just real quick.
Oh, you're gonna try to lie. You're gonna lie to me. Meh.
You're not sure, but you think Esperini might be too. And you're starting to not. It's not making him mad, but it's like, what's the big deal? I don't understand what the big deal is.
Oh, he's more. Ty is more laughing at the fact that he's trying to find the love of his life in a bar. Not that he's a virgin. That's what he's finding like funny.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Not the fact that he's a virgin. He could care less about that part. Just the fact that he's trying to find love in the bar. That's what he finds really.
Thrain's back.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
For the two new guys, I'm rough around the edges. Thrain is primal, so you'll hear a lot of nicknames like Prey or Bleach. Or I'll probably end up calling you Skeeter. But
Skeeter? Really?
Mosquito? Yeah. Hey.
Really? Standards at least. I mean, don't make me get the rubber ducky out.
A rubber ducky?
Yeah.
I don't get
Bert
it.
and Ernie.
He's the one that makes bath time lots of fun.
Thank you.
I didn't.
Hey, even I got
didn't
that
know that.
reference. It's an older thing.
I'm
for
sure.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you were around when Sesame Street was born, bro.
Shush.
Sesame Street's still on today, so you have no excuse.
Fair enough.
I never watched that shit. I was
Yeah.
Ninja Turtle then.
Yeah,
I had the Ninja Turtles.
he has his kids watching the good stuff.
Yeah, Ninja Turtles, Pokemon, that sort of thing.
Okay, Pokemon was not good.
I mean,
Looney
you might as well
Tunes.
just. Do you throw Power Rangers in that group too?
Not the new Power Rangers. Shit's garbage.
I prefer the old ones when I was growing up.
You
Yeah,
mean the
definitely.
movie or just general new Power Rangers?
Both of it.
The 90s Power Rangers.
Yes.
Though I will have to say though, the Power Rangers movie wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
I haven't seen it.
Two words.
Yes.
Scooby Doo.
Scooby Doo. Thank you. Yes. I absolutely love Scooby Doo.
I like that show, but the movie, my mom didn't.
No. Hanna-Barbera Scooby Doo, not CGI Scooby Doo.
No, I meant the real life one. My mom didn't like that one
Yeah, it was
because we were at Dairy Queen and my mom saw a poster of Scooby Doo and Shaggy, and she's like, "Who is that?" And I said, "That's Shaggy."
he's high as fuck right now. Sorry, for my
They all were. Let's be honest, man. That TV show was pure about being stoned all the time.
Well, I mean, look at him. I mean, he eats dog treats. When was he not high?
Dude, have you ever had a dog treat?
Some of them are pretty good.
Well,
actually.
no, I do not because I'm a person. I
Why?
eat person treats like cookies.
That's all dog treats are. They're just cookies.
Have you eaten it? So how does it taste?
Depends on which one you eat.
Meaty.
Milk bones
some
taste
of
like
them
cardboard.
Yeah, but they're good for your teeth.
You guys are weird.
My mom used to give me a milk bone when I was teething back when I was little. So I mean, it actually works. It's a perfect thing for when a baby's teething.
Whiskey on the gums.
That too.
Yep, my mom did that.
A little hot toddy, man. A little whiskey and a little honey. Trust me, that doesn't really take care of the teething. It just puts the kid out. And she wonders why.
Mm-hmm.
She wonders why I have a high alcohol tolerance. But anyways, back to the game. Everybody back?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm here.
Esperini sounds like the only one that wasn't. Chris.
I'm here.
Ah, there we go. Okay, just making sure. All right. As Titan, the one thing you did notice when you were messing with him and calling him here fishy, is he was drawing some pretty detailed drawings of what looked like forces. You could see like he was almost in like this trance state. He heard you and obviously responded, but he kept going. And as he was drawing certain people. And one of the figures stands out to both of you because of the way that he happened to be standing outside of one of the largest tents. And he was pointing at the time, and it looked like he was giving orders. This guy.
He's got a lot bigger nose than I thought he would.
This guy looks like a mountain of a man. Looks like a Goliath, to be exact.
Titan is excited by the prospects.
It might be over before we even get within melee range. I pat this collapsible bow on my back. However, who am I to deny my compatriots the chance to prove themselves? We'll wait for the reinforcements. I will begin drawing up battle plans immediately. Anybody here speak Druidic?
Titan
Nope.
shakes his head.
No,
Nope.
Son of a bitch. Well, somebody can follow me around with a parchment and paper. Whatever my raven decides to tell me, I'll be sure to tell you, so you can write it down. I'll be busy.
Nope.
I'll do it.
And I'll begin sketching battle plans, which I'll go over with you, in chat.
Private message me it.
What's the insight for?
It was something else.
Oh, okay. I was like, what's the insight for?
Zen told us that he was a virgin, and I was
Ah.
trying to find love in a bar, and Esperina's like, do an inside check, and I'm like, for what? He's like, just do it. So I did one, and he's like, well, Esperina's like, oh, might be one too, and I'm like, oh no, that's not what I was making fun of him about. I was laughing that he's trying to find love in a bar, not that he was a virgin. He's like, oh, okay. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm caught up now. I was like, I don't recall asking for an insight check.
Yep, sorry about that.
No.
It's all good. I was just confused for a minute. I'm like, oh. You guys are gonna hate me.
Oh, quick question: how many pennants are we allowed to wear? Like necklaces or whatever? Just one?
Just one.
Okay.
Too many, you'd look like Mr. T, and it wouldn't make sense. But you can only have attuned three items that require attunement. So I mean, anything else would just look goofy. I think it would just be, ridiculous. I mean, if they're just regular chains and stuff, I would say, yeah, okay, give you anything else. But if you're trying to get like a bunch of magical pendants, I would say, okay, that's a little too far.
Oh, no, I was just curious.
Check Discord. That's plan 1 if my Raven agrees that is a good plan.
1 second. Busy setting up the guys who are going to kick your ass. I mean, the guys who are going to be fighting against you. Oh, believe me, they're not going to be easy.
Oh wait, Thrain, what type of armor are you wearing?
Shark skin. As far as you know.
It'd be classified as leather armor, technically.
Leather armor, okay. Titan digs through his bag and hands you some of these. Ha ha ha.
Huh?
Bracers of Archer.
Oh yeah, like he needs
Ooh. How much dex does that give me?
fucking too much.
I think it gives you +1 on your stuff, if I remember correctly.
I can't remember.
Like, I think it gives
Wow.
you +1 on your attack rolls or whatever.
Hold on.
I appreciate the
I'll find it in
notion
a
that
second.
I have bracers already.
Oh, do you
Just
have
give me
bracers?
straight bracers +2 to dex.
Oh,
Bracers of archery. Let me see.
it might
Would be a
two.
+2 damage to bonus to damage rolls.
Okay.
I had to look it up.
So never mind. They go back in the bag.
Thank you for the notion, though. Your usefulness is pretty astounding, considering you are a large blue dead thing.
Okay, I'm sorry. It was a half orc that was the leader, not a barbarian.
That's a half orc.
Yeah, the leader is a half orc. Not.
Damn it.
Well, y'all know. Well, Will, you know what that means for Thrain.
Yeah, sorry.
It's gonna start-
The bad guys I had to get. I just realized it makes its own.
Ooh. Out of game knowledge, one of Thrain's favorite enemies is orc, because he raped people that are very dear to it. AKA, you'll get your slaughter.
So happy backstory time.
Yeah. Fun, happy backstory time. You'd love those.
Oh. My backstory is like the devil's ass crack of nice.
Yeah, it's a poor backstory. I feel so bad for him, but you know what? I kind of had to do it because I had to be a dick. But it makes for a more interesting character. Okay, yeah, the leader was a half orc. He does have a tiefling with him, a dwarf, a gnome, a human, another elf,
And they're wearing armor of Chronons.
another dwarf. Yes, these guys are all wearing armor of Chronons.
Mm.
And 2 elves, 2 dwarves, a tiefling, and a human.
Can I make an intelligence check real quick?
Sure.
Probably not gonna pass it, but
Gives me a chance to get everything ready.
do I get a guess anyway?
You're welcome to guess.
That's the group that's been trained to hunt us.
Possibly.
I'll say that out loud as I'm sketching them.
I'll just smile. Be like, yes.
So
I don't know how
these are-
else to get the backstabbing turncoats in one place. Makes sense to me.
So these are the villains of the Darth. I think we can take them.
I think you should lead the charge. I mean, it is quite an honor.
Nah.
All right, I gotta get to bed. I got school tomorrow. Would like to stay.
Okay. All good.
Let me know how the battle ends.
All right.
Wait, what does Zen do for our group again?
I'm a wizard and cleric.
Okay, he's our one of our healers. Got it.
All right, good night, guys.
All right. Good night.
No.
Us,
Later,
DM,
dude.
DM, I'll contact you later and see you Sunday. And I'll see you all next Monday.
All right. Yep.
All right.
Good night.
Yeah, he's one of my other Sunday players. Because, you know, I'm crazy. Okay. Yeah, the way he's talking to the others, while you're still looking through the Raven's eyes,
I can read lips.
okay, he's talking to them as equals, not as subordinates. And they like don't have like heavy rank. Like they're actually, other than their symbol of chronons, which you notice most of them begin to hide under their tunics. He talks to them, yeah, like equals, and there's no markings on them or anything. Like they're not wearing a particular uniform. They all have different setups. From what you can tell, is it looks like he has, because one of them is wearing, one of them has a, hold on. One of them has a instrument. You can see.
Oh, for God's sakes.
You can see there is one that has a. He's actually wearing plate mail. If I see it correctly, yeah, plate mail. He's the one that doesn't hide his symbol. You see another one wearing leather, it looks like. Studded leather. One has a longbow and 2 swords. And from your best guess, you would think probably a ranger, just by his look and by the fact that the way he's kind of his stance and everything. That's the human, by the way.
Interesting.
You see one in robes, another one in plate mail, and one that seems to be, even though he's an elf, he seems to be kind of standing off to the background, kind of just nodding and, you know, not really saying much. But he is wearing darker clothing.
Can I see what they're saying?
He's telling them to move on to the next location, and that he'll meet him with his force as soon as he gets there, and that he just got word that Gano has fallen, and that to be on the lookout when they're on the road. He recommends them disguising themselves and hiding all symbols, and he looks specifically to one of them who you're gathering is probably their cleric. And, you know, you can see the cleric he argues with me and goes, but it's my holy symbol. He goes, yeah, but it will get you killed almost immediately if the group, I think, led the assault.
All right, I try to pay attention to detail to each of them who you're sending away
Okay.
and draw extra so that way we can try to identify them better.
Okay.
And also, I'm going to say out loud while I'm sketching this to the group, that is our target. Interception of that group. The main force can handle the rest of them.
What color is the carpet? I can't really tell with your drawing. I'd pull out my boots. I just want to match my boots.
Okay.
I'm
I have
assuming
3
black.
different sets of boots. What occasion do we need? Do we need some stealth? Do I need some speedy attackiness, or just some jump speed stuff? Am I platforming? What are we doing?
I would say stealthy. Lay an ambush. They clearly will be alert, but I don't think them to be so alert to think that they would be ambushed so quickly out on the road or wherever they're heading.
You do notice they're heading into the village, and it looks like there's a caravan, or
South, west, north?
they're heading into the village proper where they're at. So they're heading slightly north into the village from where they were standing. The half-orc is actually where he's positioned is south, just south of the little village. So they head back into the village and disappear. She's trying to keep an eye on them, but with all the people kind of moving around, she misses them because they all kind of start to blend in with everybody else. So she's lost sight of them. Let me make a quick check, actually.
Yeah, I can roll my Raven's perception.
Yeah, go ahead, roll it. Chief. Okay, she keeps track of them better than I thought she did. She keeps track of 2 of them, but the rest split off from the group. So there's 2 walking together. You notice it is the tiefling and the one you're assuming with the way he's talking, the cleric.
Okay, one last question before I let somebody else take over. Does a cleric seem to be wearing it, or any of these guys seem to be wearing the pendants that old boy has?
What do you mean?
The pendants of finding the keys.
You can't tell. Most of the pendants all look the same.
But do they have them on?
Yes, they do. They have pendants on them. Most of them put them underneath the tunic. You watched as they all covered them up as he was telling them they need to hide their symbols.
At this point, I'm just going to say out loud. They wearing pendants. Assume that they are the key finders as I continue sketching. Every one of them.
Okay.
Even the half-orc was wearing one.
2 split off from the main group. The main group is moving in one direction. The tiefling, is he wearing robes?
The tiefling was not. The tiefling was wearing leather and was the one carrying the instrument.
Okay. I'll just make an assumption. I'm going to guess a bard. Tiefling bard. He's carrying an instrument.
Yeah, you're figuring.
And a cleric are the ones together, and the rest of them, besides the half-orc, are moving off in a different direction. Now, this is where we make decisions. I think we should go after the bigger party. I'll try to keep my Raven to keep eyes on the other 2. But if they are indeed the key-finding amulets, getting rid of a big group of them and possibly letting a small group escape narrows their chances down exponentially.
I think we should go after the smaller ones because we don't know exactly what we're facing yet.
Good point. Anyone else?
Both points are valid. The only question is which one will be the bigger threat to us if we're injured, and the other group comes to assist them.
In all best case scenario, if we do spring an ambush, and if it's against the two of them, they'll be dead before they can even get a word off. However, the bigger group, I would say, go for the arcane or anybody that looks magical, and perhaps they won't get any word.
So we should go after the smaller group first, and then after the larger group.
That's 2 for the small group. Anyone else?
I'll vote small then big.
That's 3.
You gotta work up to it.
No, just number-wise, we can easily eliminate the smaller group.
But here's I guess I'll throw one other conjecture point here. Which is going to be easier to get to, though?
Yeah, that will also be. That was a
Right.
valid point.
It will be easier to. Well, I mean, are they both heading in roughly the same direction?
They went directly into the town, and then only 2 went further north into the town. The others, because she couldn't keep track of all of them all at once, they all kind of split off and have now disappeared into the mass of people that are there. So now she's only keeping track of the 2 who she deemed the most dangerous of the group. So now she's just watching them.
I have always thought to myself and respected a bird of prey or something that can recognize a threat very easily as a raven, and my raven is following the 2. So I suggest we remove the cleric and the bard at once.
Sure.
Sounds like a plan.
Well, I have something that will allow us to disguise ourselves, and we could walk right in there as the enemy and take him out.
I only have eyes on 2 enemy, right? Well, 2 of the enemy that we know of. Be mindful, there are still civilians in the area.
If we want, if I can walk up close enough to the casters, I can just silence and then we can beat the crap out of them.
Very well, then I suggest we circle north between just here and then try to hit them right around this chasm or river or whatever it is.
It's a river.
I'll have my raven keep eyes on them.
That's a river, by the way.
That's a what?
It's a river.
There you go. So I'll have who's all ranged here, and how far? Well, I wouldn't know because I haven't been there. So, or actually, I have pretty good map reading skills. About how wide would you say I think that river is?
That river looks to be probably, technically, probably about a mile wide.
Okay. They could go around it. They could go above it. Who knows? I'll have the Raven track them while we follow. I guess we'll just head upriver from here. Sound good?
Sure, I'm game.
Sounds like a plan. And
Any objections?
I guess we're going to start taking. Are we going to take our? Because we're still 25 miles out, or?
Yeah, you're still
Well,
25 miles out.
We'll just
Oh, yeah.
we'll just start going this way instead of straight towards the town. We'll curve it this way and make a wide berth around the town. 200 miles. That's perfect.
Unfortunately, she does lose track of them.
How?
They disappeared into a
Because-
building, and then a bunch of people came out, and she thinks she's following the ones, but even in your head, she has a feeling that she lost them somehow. That they gave her the slip, and she's trying to figure out how.
But they're still in this town, right?
Yeah, all of them are still in the town as far as you guys know, but there is a caravan that looks like it was about ready to leave, so that's a catch-22. She's not sure.
Okay. we're gonna play those games. I'll pull the mirror back out and tell them to show me the bard that is currently in Rama Village. A tiefling bard.
Okay, I'm glad you specified. You see a picture of a tiefling bard appear in the mirror.
Is it the same one I
Yep.
drew down on my paper? And is he still in the building, or did he go out?
Hold on.
Or she, or it?
He is now disguised as one of the people within the caravan.
Oh, good. And the caravan is heading east?
It looks like it's going to be heading east, yeah. So it looks like it's probably a caravan of goods going towards the outpost Piketty.
I'll look back and say, put the mirror away and back in the old backpack. I'm sure everybody saw that, right? I'm not the only one who can see that.
Yeah, no, you can show it to them if you want.
We ambush the caravan. If they show hostile intent, we kill them. If not, we'll wait to kill them.
Oh, wait.
Okay. That's gonna
Chances are most of them are dressed as the caravan. Well, I'm assuming, are they moving at a pretty slow, like, caravan-y speed? Like, just
Yeah,
trotting?
they're taking their time. They're not in any
Okay.
rush because they don't expect an attack anytime soon. So I mean, they know Gano fell, but they figure it's going to be a while before troops move. So I mean, they're moving at a regular pace, maybe slightly fast, but nothing that's going to wear the horses out too quickly. So, and it's a big caravan. And yes, they are escorted by guards.
Okay. I'm going to suggest we put ourselves... I'll have the Raven watch the caravan. And if they continue on this road here, we put our ambush at the point of the river here. I'll make some traps
Wait,
for
wait.
the...
So are they the only guards of that caravan, or are they part of the caravan guards in general?
The tiefling was dressed as one of... It was not dressed as one of the guards, was dressed as one of the people in the caravan. The caravan itself, it has 10 guards with it. And
So we can't just like... So what kind of allegiance does the caravan in general have? Like, is it one of ours? Is it one of the towns that we haven't freed yet?
This is coming from one of the towns you haven't freed yet. This is coming from the village. You can't tell whether they're friend or foe. They're not wearing any symbols or anything. This caravan is, I mean, even the guards that are with it aren't wearing any symbols, so it means that they were told to cover their symbols in order to better cover themselves. So they may be heading east, or they may very well be heading south to try and get intel. They haven't traveled far enough yet for you guys to figure out which way they're going yet.
What's in their carts?
Looks like miscellaneous goods, except for the last 3 carts have cages, and you see people in them.
Well, they're not heading toward Gano then. I say the mouth of the river there.
I feel less bad about killing all of the guards then.
Yeah,
Again,
the people you see,
kill everyone who poses a threat.
the people you see in those cages look like they have been roughed up pretty badly, and most of them look like women and children.
And now I'm going to enjoy it.
Thought you would. Okay.
So
How do you get
I'll
there?
say we'll be here. Well, we have our horses, so we'll just make speed for here, but staying off the road, obviously, so they don't know somebody's been here recently.
Okay.
Especially if they have that ranger with them. And I will shoot every fucking bird, owl, bat thing out of the fucking sky.
Oops, you hit your own raven. Whoops.
Well, I can see what she sees, so
I'm kidding.
that would suck.
You did not see the ranger have an animal with them.
Don't care. I'm a ranger. Think like a ranger.
Fair enough.
So let me know once we get there, because I'm going to start doing what I do right away.
Murdering.
Mind you, I have
No. Well, that too, but-
I have character sheets for all these guys. So when it gets to combat, give me a little time.
Okay.
Because I literally stole character sheets from Digital Dungeon Master, and now I have to try and keep an eye on all of them. Good news is, makes it easier because they're about equal level with you guys.
Oh, right. And everybody who has to use the restroom on the trip over there, I hand everybody a bucket. There's a reason for it. Just do it.
Okay.
He's gonna fling
What?
shit at him.
Oh.
I'll tell everybody my plan.
You know that that would be helpful.
Septic, punji stakes in the road. You get hit, you get blood poisoning.
Jeez.
Yeah, he's not a
Savage
nice guy when
tactics.
he's vicious when it comes to war.
All right.
Or it can be a spring trap. Depends on how I roll. That's how I'll make my traps.
I fill the bucket up. My boozy, frothy pee.
Does Dragonborn have noxious piss? What kind of Dragonborn are you? Are you a black one? That'd be sweet.
I'm a bard. No, I'm green.
Oh, well. Isn't green poison, though, anyway?
Yep.
Sweet.
So couldn't he just like breathe on it?
Your breath
Poison.
stinks. Just send them up there.
Let's be like-
No, but really, any excrement, I'm going to be grabbing bamboo, anything, branches on the way over there and sharpening them, however many I can get for 200 miles.
Okay. It's the plains, so you're not going to find much of anything, unfortunately. Most of Penryn is all plains. That's the catch to being in.
But I find twice as much of nothing, so you know, because of the old ranger ability.
Oh yeah. You manage. There are a few little sparse little outlets of trees, but nothing major. So you get enough to do. We'll say
Actually, you know what?
3
I'm
things.
going to
of
change your
punches
plan
to-
real quick. How strong are you, big guy?
I'm pretty strong.
We're going to move it to here, DM.
Okay. I see.
We're going to use these hills as a big ass fucking rock. He's going to push it down into the front cart. I'm going to tell you this plan, of course. So that blocks their front, and we'll have some people attack from the rear to block the exit. If anybody's got able to cast like fire or something in the back to keep people from running backwards, that'll cause a lot of chaos. And people with ranged weapons or what have you can charge from both sides, while the archers can provide cover well. The melees come from both sides. And as soon as I'm able to, I will spring the traps lining the sides of the road, and they will fling punji stakes dipped in excrement at the front to carts and whoever's standing there.
I do have a fireball.
That'll work. That will work. That way we have them caged in, nowhere to go, and we can pick them off at our leisure. And Esperini, what did you hear any of that? I'll pick up with you
No,
last
he was,
week.
No,
he was-
sorry.
Okay.
Okay, so we're moving the attack point here. Gonna do a little 300 King Leonidas here. We're gonna go on either side on these hills to either side of them. I'm going to plant punji stake, like spring traps that when they spring up, they launch the stakes towards the front 2 carts. Big boy here is going to roll a boulder down on the front carts, horses, or on the cart or something to block this act going forward so they can't run forward. And Dom is going to cast or use or breathe or whatever he does, fireball, in the back here to seal off that aggressive escape, basically making it into a killing field.
Kill box.
You also have one other option.
I'm all ears.
I have a free use of that arcane portal. If you would like, I could take myself and whoever else through there down to a spot 500 feet away. And if stuff goes bad, I can reverse it so we can go back up into the hills.
How much can you carry with you?
Let me look at the spell real quick. I think it's just anyone can go through. It just stays for the duration.
A person
Any-
your same size.
Okay, does it specify person or can it be anything?
Shoot, hold on. It's actually not.
Humanoid, and I think anything about roughly your same size and weight, I'm guessing.
It usually just goes by size. It's got to be of the same size as the person using it. Because basically it's like a door, and basically it becomes like a doorway that is just the size of the particular
Yeah, it's a
person.
level 6 spell. You create a link teleportation portal that opens for the duration. Choose 2 points, 500 feet. Circular portal, 10 feet in diameter.
You cut off.
I stopped talking, sorry.
Oh, okay. I'm just making sure it didn't cut off on you.
That is a good idea, but I have a better idea. That ring I gave you.
Yeah, any creature or objects entering the portal exits from the other portal if the two are adjacent to each other, as if they moved directly through a point without moving. Basically, anything can go through it. It has to fit within the 10-foot radius, and its concentration up to 10 minutes.
Sweet. That's actually really good. So I can have you teleport that thing into the back of one of the caravans with the caged people in there and teleport them out, and I can just hit the whole freaking convoy.
If you wish.
However, that still leaves the other one.
Or we can just do it your way, and I can use that as an escape plan if needed.
Yeah, let's use yours as an escape plan. Don't forget you have that ring. You and I think it's 4 others or 6 other people who touch you can be transported to anywhere you've been before,
4
as long as
others.
you've been there. 4 others.
You can use that as a "this fight has gone very badly" trick.
Our rally point will be the high ground where Titan's character. No, that's Malin's character is.
No, it's Titans.
No, on the south. I'm on the one.
That's
on the
Oh,
south.
okay. I don't know. I'm
that's
I'm just moving random ones. Okay.
So if things go to shit, everybody will meet up there.
Do you have your Raven come back to you?
No, it's going to follow the convoy and alert me to how close it is to our position.
And when they get close within range, DM, like we're getting ready to go in a few minutes or whatever, I'm going to do the empowering thing that I do before the fight.
16 for making the traps, spring traps, and 18 for hiding them.
Okay.
And I don't know however many stakes you want me to put on there, but I cover it unceremoniously with whoever's shit and piss on the tips of it and let it sit while we get into position for however many days it takes for them to get there.
Sorry, it's +7. That hits. Okay. Your Raven goes down.
Okay.
She got hit by an arrow from the village.
You didn't let me roll a stealth for her?
Oh, you can roll a stealth for her, yeah. Do that real quick.
I'll roll stealth.
Oh, natural 1. Ooh, I cringe every time I see those. Okay, 21. She manages to... Alright, then she doesn't get hit. Actually, let me roll this perception.
Well, I'm not going to have her flying low either. She'll keep... It's a big caravan, so I'll keep her at 250 feet up.
Yes, but this ranger has been watching a bird circling when there have been no bird circling.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Oh, well, I'm going to roll his perception and see if he actually even sees her. So he's got to beat your 21.
22.
Which he doesn't.
Nope.
He don't see shit.
Worst ranger ever.
Wow, he can hit things really good, but he can't see for shit.
He's
Okay.
actually blind.
Yeah, apparently. He's that special blind ranger, Shoots by guessing.
Daredevil Ranger.
Yeah. Okay, so your bird goes unnoticed. He doesn't seem to notice, so it lucks out. All right, so she's still flying. She's keeping an eye out. The caravan is going to take a while. You guys, because you can speed up a little bit and you can push your horses a little more than they can. Plus, they're not in a rush. They don't think anything's going to happen since they are heading east. You end up getting there with enough time to set everything up and get your people in position before it ever arrives.
Do I find a fancy rock to push down?
Yes, you find a nice fancy rock to push down.
Okay.
All right,
I
Thrain.
clear stuff out and so it makes it super easy
Okay,
to push
smart
it.
move.
Like anyone could push it over, kind of easy.
Okay.
All right, Thrain, I'm thinking what I'm going to do is incapacitate 4 of them, or at least attempt to.
Try to aim for a tiefling.
Okay, so which ones are you wanting me to aim for? I have a couple choices. The first one I'm thinking about is banishment.
Loves that banishment smell, man, I'm telling you.
Or I could do hold person. Your choice.
I think hold person can come in handy if I need to extract information from somebody.
Well, banishment, if they're from here, they're just incapacitated.
Well, then, of course, use banishment. If they're not from here, they don't need to be here anyway.
You gave me an idea. They are in carts, right?
Yes.
Some.
They do have 10 guards with them.
A spell that could take control of these carts and turn them into monsters of their own, and basically have them grab the people inside.
But how many would get hurt if they tried to kill the monsters in the crossfire?
Not at all. I control them. I animate the objects to my will.
No. Not from your monsters. From the enemy shooting at your monsters.
I don't know. They would only be carts, so I don't know what would die. They would
The
at
people
least be
inside them.
contained for a while.
The
Are they all bad guys? Do we know? Are they
back
good people?
two carts are caged slavery folk.
Well, we're not going to make those carts attack. Remember,
No.
there are 3 other carts, right? So
I could make those carts run away.
You can make them run back west before. Oh no, because you have to cast Fireball. You're the same person who has to do that. Shit.
I could do everything.
At once?
Nope.
He could throw the fireball between the 3rd, 4th one that has the first thing of slaves.
He could, but that's what the rock is for, pretty much. Plus the punji stakes. Would be like.
Well, I thought the rock was going in the front.
The rock is going to the front one to stop it and hopefully kill whoever's inside it. The punji stakes are hitting the first and the second one.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have a fireball to contain them in the last. We need to keep them from running backwards.
I can keep them from running backwards if you like.
Okay.
Instead of a fireball, do you want a wall of fire?
That'll work. Perfect.
Now your bird gets hit. He finally gets his sight back, apparently. It's a miracle. So she goes down. She's still alive. You know that much. But she goes down. You no longer have eyes in the sky.
It's okay. I'll deal with him. How
Which
far
means-
out are they?
Not very far. They hadn't even started. Like, you guys, your planning didn't take very long. You guys were like, okay, here's what we're gonna do. This is, then you're like, oh no, wait a minute, this is a better idea. As you took a quick look at the map. So I mean, you guys took no time at all. They're not even 300 feet outside the village yet. They're still getting everything together and probably.
That can't be possible because we're all the way over here.
And they took their time. Oh yeah, that's right. Because it's been days. Because you did take.
Yeah.
So yeah.
By the river or so.
Yeah, they're about by the river at this point. So That means
We have a couple of days.
you know the rangers within the group, because nobody else is going to do a shot like that.
Mm-hmm. I will then pull out the mirror and spy on the ranger from about 600 feet above, so I can see the convoy.
Okay.
And I will tell my bird that I will be there as soon as I possibly can.
She's hurt, and thankfully it was just a quick wing shot. I mean, you know she'll survive it because he obviously slightly missed. He didn't get a good enough hit. If he had gotten a natural 20, he would have gotten a direct shot into her head. So, it just knocked her out of the ground for a little while. She's gonna be hurt, and she can't fly with that arrow sticking through her.
I'll tell her to hold up in a knot in a tree or something. Keep away from predators. I'll be there.
Okay. Yeah, that shot was pretty dead on. It was scary. He fired like 3 arrows before he finally hit her.
Well, I wish you'd have told me something.
Hey, I gotta keep you busy. You were so busy focused. I was like, I was like, sorry. He wouldn't know until it was too late.
It's cool. You're gonna wish you didn't take down my raven. I'm gonna wipe that whole fucking party. Like 3 shots.
No doubt. I know what kind of damage you can do. Don't forget.
Yeah, and with new arrows, remember.
Oh shit! Yeah.
But anyways, yeah. And then everybody else can do a shit ton of damage now too, because
yeah.
of the switch. By the way, guys, I no longer have my swords because I forgo them to be better help to the pack, as it were.
Yeah, he now helps you guys. So
How big is this like funnel we're trying to get him into, roughly, would you say?
the area in between the 2 little hills that you have there is enough for. It's a couple miles wide. Let's see. Okay, it's more than a couple miles wide. It's about 200 miles wide. So there's plenty of room where you can actually trap them in between the hills.
Right. How much distance is between the hills is what I was referring to. Sorry. I was like, holy shit, that big?
No.
All fire's not working.
No, it's about a mile or so max. I mean, that's about as much room as you got in between them. I mean, I cut the travel through, so it's actually smaller than that. So I'd say probably a good, let's see, about 800 feet or so across.
I won't be able to cut the whole thing off, guys. Just to let you know.
Yeah, I don't think a rock's going to stop them in the front.
It'll stop the front one.
It'll just distract them long enough for you guys to start attacking. That's all that really
And it
matters.
will also put them into disarray. And also, the punji sticks killing their rear one and the rest of their front one will drive them into chaos.
It's like, well, shit, I could do that just standing in the middle of the fucking road. On the damn road.
Well, then they're going to expect something. I mean, who stands in the middle of the road and doesn't have backup?
Someone who's 7'4".
Someone who's big and seems not to have a lot of brains is what they're going to think at first.
I am 30 feet long and 3 tons. And I wouldn't do that.
In the water, yeah.
Tide has no problem being like, yeah.
By the
when
way,
you're in
Nancy
some
called.
water, what are you gonna do? Be a fish out of water?
All right.
Flop, flop,
We'll have to
flop,
get
flop.
started on this, guys. Sorry, I have to get going here in about an hour, okay?
Mhm.
Okay. All right, it finally arrives. You can see the 10 guards, and you can see the caravan. The 10 guards are scattered throughout. There is 2 up front, and like 4 in the middle and 2 in the back.
Has the mirror moved? Is the ranger still? It says it's part of the caravan still.
The ranger has actually moved off from the caravan. He started heading south. Looks like he was just catching a ride.
How is he traveling with anybody?
Nope, he's traveling by himself.
Okay. Okay, and then I'll check on the tiefling.
The tiefling is not with the group.
And it is where?
It is also heading south. if you check on the others, I'll save you time and energy. The two heavily armed, the heavily plated ones, those are the two that are there, and the wizard is there
But in the caravan?
in the caravan.
When did the wizard break off? About when? Because he was up
No,
right
the
till
wizard.
there.
The wizard is with
Or
him.
not the wizard, the ranger. I mean, the
Oh.
ranger.
The ranger broke off right after he fired that shot. He decided it was better. He was going to go on because he figured that's where it was coming from, is Gano. So he's heading that way to find the location of where the ranger is. Or
Okay.
he's
I'll just have the mayor keep track of him,
Okay.
and I'll put it in the bag. And wait.
Okay. They do come in between the two hills.
So how much of the group is still in the caravan?
Only 3 of them.
So I'm pretty sure they're looping around behind us, which is super fun. But yeah, let's continue on.
Hey, it's 3 less you have to worry about.
I'll nod to Titan to roll the rock.
I push the rock.
I'll have the empowerment ready and going for the wall of fire when we get going too.
Yeah,
Tight. Since I got it roll, I just like tap it with my finger to get it to
Okay.
start rolling.
as soon as the rock hits the first carriage, I'll shoot an arrow at my trap trigger.
The rock
Yeah,
rolls in front, of course, causes a little bit of a stir, and the guards immediately all head to the front for whatever stupid reason. They all head to the front because they think the front of the caravan is the only part that's going to get attacked, apparently. Not the brightest, these are Joe Bob guards. They all head to the front, which immediately 4 of the guards go down after the punji sticks jump up. It also takes down the driver of the front cart. So there's a little bit of a panic. And
I'll start picking them off when I can. I'll stay way up there. I got range now,
And
man.
I will
roll-
do the wall of fire behind it.
Okay. You set
And
up the
now
wall
that's
fire.
empowered, so it's 120 feet in length, 40 foot tall, and 2 feet thick.
Wow. Okay. So there's a bunch
How
of.
far up are we?
I'm assuming you guys aren't going to be too far up because some of you have to be
No.
able to run down and get into combat with them.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm like
I'm up.
100 feet away.
Okay.
I'm up about 200 feet up on high ground.
Okay. Everybody roll initiative. I'll let everybody get 1 shot off, so like you can fire. You just say you fire a shot, and I'll just say whether it hits or not. We're just going to save time.
Oh, and Dom,
Yeah,
Dom's doing the.
I'm casting the animate objects on the carts.
Okay.
I'm 120 feet away, as far away as I can be.
Okay.
And how many carts are there? 3?
There are a total of 5 carts. The last 2 are the ones that are carrying cages with people in them.
And is there any we sealed off their exit, so is there
Mostly,
any
yeah.
safe place for me to kind of store them
You
for the time
can,
being?
since the driver has actually jumped off, the drivers have actually jumped off those carts and drawn their weapons. You can safely drive them towards the mountainside, towards your little hillside, just to get them out of the line of fire.
Okay, how many carts can I take over?
What's the spell say?
It says I can take over up to 8 creatures, from tiny to huge. I'm guessing it'd be from medium to large range.
Okay, so
Large
you can
would
take
be 4.
you can take over
medium
all
would
of the
be
carts.
2.
You can take over all the carts.
Sweet. All right. Well, I'm going to take over all the carts, and they kind of shift their forms slightly and kind of become humanoid. The ones with the bars in it kind of become kind of like a little rounder humanoid, safer looking, and kind of waddle over
Gotcha.
or wheel over towards the mountainside and kind of hold themselves, shielding at anything inside of it. And the 2 carts with anything on it just become huge monsters, and anything inside becomes trapped. and anything outside is getting attacked.
Okay. Pure chaos. Okay. Roll your initiative there, Dom. Nice.
It's gonna be a slaughter.
Not bad. Shit.
Give me 1 second.
I have 3 words for you. Horde break and volley.
Oh, fuck, they're dead.
I got 3 words
But-
for you too.
You still have a few people, you still have a few innocents. You can see that they did travel with some innocents.
I did give the order if they present themselves a threat.
Why do
Not.
you keep rolling initiative?
Oh, sorry. It keeps on saying that I'm not sending it
You're
to
fine.
you. My
We
bad.
got it. I got it,
Oh,
Dom.
got it.
Don't worry
Yeah,
about it.
you got it.
Okay.
You're
thanks.
good.
You got a 15.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're still doing good. Okay, and their rolls weren't that good. I'm gonna roll for what remainder of the guards there are.
Would I happen to have gotten Death Ward back again?
Who'd you get it from
Did you
last
take
time?
more?
Malin.
Malin?
It's up to Malin.
Malin's gone. Or no, Malin's here.
Malin is
Sorry.
here. It was Zinjin that's gone.
Yeah, sorry, I'm getting tired. Sorry.
All good.
Mr. Malin.
Malin.
Mama, Malin.
This Titan's running down the hill, going, la 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 la.
After the
He
board.
was here posting like Lester Restoration and stuff, and that was a few short minutes ago.
Sorry, what? I think I fell asleep for a short period of time.
There we
And
go.
part of the conversation we had. So we're fighting, and it's my turn.
No.
No, I was just. Are you gonna
But you do
cast
need to
Death
roll
Ward or
initiative.
anyone? No, he did.
I did the other stuff, but I'm honestly planning on holding on to all of my higher. I did aid twice as a second level spell, given 5 hit points. But the other stuff is honestly, I'm gonna try to just hold person mass a couple of times.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. Well, all right. We'll go in technical order. All right. Everybody gets 1 free round because it's pure chaos right now, and I'll go by initiative order. So Titan, what do you do first?
Do I see any of the big guys?
You see
that
the
were
guard.
plate armor?
You see the 6 guard to our left that didn't die to the punji sticks. They draw their swords and they're kind of all looking around. You see, yeah, the two ones that are in plate armor. They're obvious. The catch is they are both. No, sorry. One's a gnome. One's a dwarf.
The plate armor gnome. That's awesome.
Oh no, sorry, wrong one. The plate armor is not there. The other one is the studded leather. That's right.
Okay.
But he seems to be the fighter of the group. You see, he has a rapier, and he's got a large crossbow, or light crossbow. And you see him pull up the crossbow, and he's looking around, and he's actually looking up into the little hillway, which is where everybody else is looking.
I'll go for that guy
Okay.
with the crossbow.
Okay.
So I'm guessing that hits.
Yeah, that is.
Am I going to get 1 attack, or I'm getting a full my full turn?
It'd be a full turn. This is a surprise round because you
Oh,
did
okay.
fucking surprise the hell out of him. So
I'm sure just a little bit.
20 misses. Oh no, 20 actually hits.
So
Oh no, I'm sorry. 20 does miss. So it'd be 16.
what?
It's a 21 AC.
Oh,
So you did 30 points of damage. That's still 30 points of damage. You
Womp, womp.
oh, oh.
I miss my swords now.
Okay. Anything else you want to do? A bonus action or anything?
Uh, no, I'm good.
Okay.
I really don't. I don't have anything really I can do.
Gotcha. All right. Dom, you're next.
Okay, I'm going to command my creatures attack.
They do. They're keeping the guards busy.
Sweet.
It's so funny. They're
And-
attacking cards. I'm just picturing this all in my mind, and it's hilarious.
I'm picturing Fantasia.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing. This is concentration, so I can't do anything else really cool.
As long as it's not
Um,
concentration, you can do another spell.
Fireball.
Yeah.
Where at?
Everywhere. Wherever the biggest concentration of these random guards are,
Okay, that's near
just
the
get
front.
rid of the lowerlings.
Gotcha, that's near the front. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Just don't hit Titan.
No,
Titan's not worth
he rolled
it.
it far enough away. The guards are further up front, so they're kind of in the back.
That's fear.
That's fear. Wrong one.
My bad.
Okay, there we go.
Oof.
Boof.
Good lord, a DC 21. Holy shit.
28 fireball.
Which they fucking fail.
Holy fuck nuts.
Well, the guards are still alive, but due to the carts, they're gonna be going down quickly. I'm mainly focusing on you guys and the main bad guys.
Wow.
Okay. Do you have a bonus action you want to do?
My bonus action was commanding these carts,
Ah, okay.
so that's it.
All right. Esperini, you're up.
Okay, so we have a wizard and 2 others, correct?
A wizard and it looks like 2 fighters of some kind. One wearing plate mail, so one heavy fighter.
And that's the one that Titan is currently engaging.
No, he's engaging the lighter of the 2 fighters, but the one that looks.
I thought you said there wasn't the plate mail guy anymore. So I
No.
I
The
crossed
one
over. Oh, okay.
there's one plate mail, one other. So if you were attacking the plate mail, I can switch it around.
No, that's okay. I'll just keep. I think
Okay.
I already did that guy.
Yeah, you were
I'll
attacking
try
the
it.
gnome who's wearing studded leather. That's good. That's one less
Okay.
guy to take out.
I am going to target the wizard
Okay.
with Eldritch Blast. I forget how many it is. 1.
Ouch.
All 3 of them at him, and then I'm going to have him, if they hit, knock them back 10 feet each, and then do the expend a spell slot and do a fireball on him after he's knocked back 30 feet.
Ouch. That's gonna hurt.
There we go. Now we're doing some damage.
Okay, go ahead.
All right.
Just to throw this out there, I have resistance to magic attacks.
Oh, you're right. The 12 misses. 21 hits though. And the 13 misses.
Okay,
I'm
so-
going to boost Esperini's 13 to a 23. Because me and
Okay.
Esperini-
So then the last 2 hit.
Yay.
So he's knocked back 20 feet.
Yep.
Takes that damage, and then here comes the fireball. Now
It's
that's not going to kill a whole bunch of like the innocent people, right?
No, I'm assuming you're gonna.
Protecting.
I'm assuming you're aiming it right behind him, where it's only going to hit. Well, there still are some civilians who have managed to realize that follow the big goofy things that just ran down towards the hill. That's where they're heading. The
Oh,
fighters
crap.
are the only
Okay.
ones staying. You
And the Empower is still active, by the way. So this is all double damage.
Which is so gonna hurt this poor wizard. Holy fuck!
I don't know. Okay, so it casts at Oh, that's the extra dice it added. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So he has the save to do. Like I said, all of that is doubled if he blah. You know what I mean? So I can
Gotcha.
total that up real quick if you want.
Yeah, go ahead and total that up while I do this. He just makes the deck save. Holy crap.
Okay, that's cool.
Still takes half damage. That still hurts.
Don't worry.
Basically, it's what is on the screen because it's double, half, blah blah blah.
Gotcha. So that's 38.
So he takes a total of 80 points of damage.
Holy
There you go.
And the wall of fire slope because none of that was concentration. So
Gotcha. Okay. Next in line, let's see. That was Esperini.
is he still alive after 80?
Yeah, that's.
Okay, that's fine. I was just curious.
It hurt him like hell, but he's still around. He's still kicking somehow.
Mm,
Oh wait, I miscalculated. You said 80 points total, right?
Yes, 80 total.
Yeah, he's barely hanging on.
If he only didn't make that save. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, if he didn't make the save, you would have killed him. All right, Thrain, it's your go.
who's around the wizard in a 20-foot radius?
Nobody.
Nobody.
Okay. Are the gnome and the dwarf standing close to each other?
Yeah. Oh well.
Yes, they are. So Titan, when it comes time for your round, you'll be able to hit both at once. Because the dwarf saw you hitting the gnome and went after you.
That's cool.
All right. I will forsake my movement, of course, to envenom an arrow, and I'm shooting the dwarf. And then after the dwarf, the gnome, using volley.
Okay.
And then after that,
Fair
I
warning.
will horde break.
Fair warning, volley usually fires a bunch of arrows, if I'm correct.
Volley fires one arrow to anybody who's adjacent to the first target. It's kind of like horde
okay.
breaker, but
Gotcha. Okay.
More
gotcha.
precision.
longer range,
Gotcha.
pretty much.
Okay.
So here you go.
You said you're hitting the dwarf first, right?
Yep.
That hits. Big surprise.
Here's the regular damage. Allow me to roll the rest.
Crap. I need to get some better weapons.
Don't worry.
Just don't fuck with Thrain.
Yeah, pretty much Thrain is king, and the rest of us, well, I mean, we do our thing. Don't get me wrong, but it's Thrain.
Jeez,
So
there's
just
the
leave it at
invenom.
that.
What's the roll for it?
DC 17 Constitution save, where he takes an extra 6. And also, is he lawful or not?
He fails. He is chaotic.
Or
evil.
actually, okay, good. Sucks to be him. Hold on.
Just give me the whole amount, please.
There you go. Yeah. 69, 70, 82, 92 damage. Nope, 6, so 98 damage.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, and I rolled a 19. I crit on 19, so double that. 36 and 6.
So how much total?
Okay, hold on. Let me get out the calculator.
I was gonna say I don't
Hey,
have
by
my
the way, you can set up in your on your attacks. You can put crit range as a 19. It'll automatically do it.
Yeah, I did that, and it came out with some crazy roll. I don't know what the hell it was. It said, I don't know. I'll have to get with you because I don't really know this roll 20 that well yet. Just hold on.
That's right. Yeah, quick calculator. I just don't have mine on me, or else I'd do it myself.
Okay.
Yeah, he hasn't been touched yet.
212 damage.
He's dead.
Also, the next one I'm going to hit, if this one doesn't die, just so everybody knows every time I hit somebody, you guys get a +4 to your attack roll and a +4 to your damage against them.
Against that person?
No, it's
Or just
called
whenever you
Greater-
hurt someone, we all get
Whenever I
better.
hit somebody for the rest of that round, you guys have, until it's my turn again, you guys have +4 to your attack rolls and +4 to damage. It's called Greater Designation. Magical effect.
But is that only against that one person? Or
No,
is
it's
that-
against-
It
it's
is
against
only
anybody.
against one person.
Oh, it's against just one.
Oh, the only person that I hit.
You just killed the one you hit.
Well, I'm hitting the second one now. 26 hit.
Hold on. No,
This
This
will
is
be
why.
the
This is
no.
why I didn't bother trying to buff you with +9.
no need to buff him. 23 hits, yes.
And
Or
is he
26
lawful?
He is neutral evil.
Whew. Sucks to be him.
Cursed to having a crappy alignment.
Okay.
Tell me total.
so
34, 40. That's, I see 40 right
Three.
there.
4, 34. That's 40. Yep, that's it.
Okay.
Can't invent him the second arrow because it's volley. And I would horde break, but I'm gonna let everybody else have fun.
There you go. Well, there's only 2 left, and the wizard's about to die, and it looks like the little gnome's about to take take his final nap too. All right, Malin, it's your go. As long as you're still awake over there.
Yeah, he was. He was just saying he didn't buff me for some reason. So, or was that Titan?
That was me. I can't buff you.
Wasn't, yeah, I was gonna say wasn't.
I can't buff nobody, dude. I'm just buff on my own.
Yeah, you're super buff.
Malin, go ahead
You must have fallen asleep.
again.
Sorry.
Oh,
what?
no, there he is. There he
There
is.
you go.
Napping Malin.
Malin, it's your go. He's awake now.
Sorry.
All good. Trying to clear this battle as quickly as possible.
All right. So how many? How many people did Thrain kill who were buffed?
I only killed one.
I heard 200 damage, and then I just sort of went to get some water and came back.
Yeah, he only killed
No,
one.
just one.
He only killed one, so you do have a +4 to your attack and +4 to your damage. And the one, so it only work on the one he killed?
No. Every single one I hit with my bow, if I horde break or whatever, every single one that I hit and do not kill, they get a +4 to.
Okay, so you have a +4 against the gnome.
All right. So I'm sorry to abandon your +4, but I'm just going to cast as a 5th level spell Hold Person on the 2 remaining the 2 remaining named person and one of the random guards that's about to get clocked up for his head by a insane cart.
So funny.
That's
So
pretty awesome.
There are no guards left. The cart actually killed the guards.
I can see how that happens.
Just hold the gnome and the wizard so we can interrogate the
Yeah,
fuck out
pretty
of
much.
Yeah, okay.
Well, then I guess I only cast it as a 4th level spell. They need a save, which is 8 + 4 + 3.
Okay.
So 15.
And that's a wisdom save, I think it is.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, give me a second.
Something neither the wizard nor the fighter should be very good at. Because Pathfinder is weird. I mean, D5e is weird about saving throws. Yeah, like that.
There's the gnome. And there's the wizard.
So yeah, they are completely paralyzed and capable of movement. You guys have fun. And he hit you as a crit.
Yeah, so they're both frozen. And yeah, like I said, the guards that were there were taken out by the cart, which is funny enough in itself. All right, what do you guys do? That in a sense ends combat, because that's really all you guys had left.
We need to either kill this wizard or silence him before he does something to get out of here. Hold person, is that? Oh, I guess paralyzed means he can't even speak then or do finger
correct.
gestures?
He can't do nothing. He's frozen.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'll walk slowly down, ho-humming. I'll
Well,
look at the gnome.
they still get a chance to, like, every now and
They
then.
get a save every round.
Yeah, try to. Yeah, so I walk over to the wizard and I punch him to knock him out.
Okay.
I want to look, since I'm still up on the hill a little bit, to make sure the ranger or was it tiefling that went off didn't try and come backwards or something to us or something.
From what you can see, there's nobody coming. Titan, roll a strength, roll an attack roll just for fun.
Oh, God.
Not that it matters. They can't dodge, so you're going to hit them no matter what.
Okay, hold on.
Just a strength check, probably.
Well, no,
Okay.
actually, yeah, make it okay, 28 does hit. So now do a
So
Do it.
1d4.
do a damage roll, yeah, 1d4. So you can't kill
I'm
him,
doing.
thankfully.
I am purposely doing non-lethal damage.
Gotcha.
Making sure.
Yeah, you said you were gonna knock him out, so. But unless you can do 12 points of damage on a 1d4, you're safe. Holy shit!
What was that challenge?
Never mind.
Challenge accepted.
Okay, you knock him unconscious.
Yeah, I have. By the way, I have Tavern Brawler, so I'm proficient in both.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
So actually, that would be actually, I forgot to add my proficiency in it with that.
That's
so
fine,
it
that's fine.
actually makes
You
it
were-
a 17.
Yeah, you were not. You were just going to knock him out, not kill him. So you're good.
As soon as he knocks the wizard out, I'll invent him an arrow and shoot the gnome nonchalantly.
No, we want to keep the gnome. What's wrong with you? He might have other information.
No.
Just don't kill everybody.
Why?
There's
Clearly,
something.
you haven't been around Thrain.
Esperini, there's something about this gnome that bothers you.
Going once,
No, we do not kill the gnome.
No,
twice.
don't kill
Don't
the
kill the gnome. Don't kill the gnome.
Well, the only one by me would be Esperini because he's out. You guys are all the way down there.
So what do I see that's getting me with this gnome?
There, you can't place it, but there's something about him that really bothers you. You can. It's almost as if you have a feeling like he's got a bit more power to him than he showed. Of course, he didn't really have a chance to show shit.
I go knock out that gnome too.
Yeah, I was gonna say we'll knock the gnome out too, just to keep him under, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
You
We'll
know,
just
we
say
need to bound,
we'll just say you
gag,
do.
all the stuff. Yeah, we need to do all the stuff to try and keep these guys, as not be able to cast spell. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. Okay, yeah,
I'm
we'll
gonna
just
bring
say,
my cards back
okay.
too.
We'll just say you knock him out because I'm not gonna have you roll another hit. Although you couldn't beat a 69, so no matter what, I know that one.
I guess I'll put my arrow back.
Okay.
Are the carts that had the people in the cages still alive?
Yes.
Yep.
We need to release those guys too and see what's going on with them,
Uh,
or at least interrogate them while they're in the cage first.
yeah.
Or phrase that.
Nah, Malin, see to the wounded.
Okay. No one's gonna die now, and I don't really care beyond that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Tyne starts stripping the gnome and the wizard of their outer clothing, any braces, like any possessions, like down pretty much to their skivvies.
Okay.
Whoa, Titan! Whoa, we're not those kind of people here. Whoa.
You
Well,
off the wizard, you pull 2 short swords, the robe, and he's got and then obviously his component pouch, stuff like that. You also find 85 gold pieces and 100 platinum pieces.
Ooh.
Off the fighter, which is what he was, you pull the rapier, the crossbow, which was a light crossbow, his armor, which was studded leather, and you pull 110 gold pieces off of him. In addition to typical adventurer's gear, the bedroll, the mess kit, the tinderbox, the torches, rations,
You said
everything else.
110 gold pieces.
Yes, 110 gold pieces.
I'll stomp a mud hole in the dwarf's face, and then I search him.
Okay. You're so mean.
Yeah, I
The
want to
dwarf-
I want to search the gnome too for sure while he's unconscious.
Well, you're not gonna find anything unless you're gonna.
The gnome, you actually find there were also a spell pouch component.
Ooh.
If you guys would like to have your fun with them, they die afterwards regardless, but by all means.
Don't you think
The
we should
bard
talk to
was in
them?
here, was he?
No, he took off with the ranger, I believe. Correct?
Correct.
They were both heading in a southern direction. They were apart, but they are both heading south.
Now they're apart.
Off the dwarf, for those who are gonna do it, he's got a maul, He's got a 2 times light hammer. He's got his plate armor. And he was carrying 255 gold and 25 platinum pieces.
Nice.
Do they have any Okay, what were the symbols they hit? Let's start there.
All of them were wearing the symbols of Chronons.
But they're not different. I was seeing if these are the heroes, they're heroes of the hearth, if you know what I mean. So maybe they were marked special or something.
You do see that on the symbols themselves, there is a slight variation to it. Instead of just the round circle with the teeth coming in, right in the dead center are 2 red eyes.
Okay.
When I pick one up, does it start glowing at me? Because I have the ruby.
Yes, it does.
All of them?
Yep. As soon as you got close, they all started glowing.
It's like I'm good at this or something. I toss one to each of them.
For those who are curious, I will give you the stats on the weapons, because I know you're not going to give them back to these guys. You're probably going to end up killing them.
Yeah, I'm going to actually hand the light hammer to old burly man over there.
There's two of them. The light hammers are just typical.
They're both going to... Well, not light... The +2 light hammers, you said. Throwing hammer? Whatever they were.
No, it was 2 times light hammer, so it was 2 light hammers. So that's basically what it was.
Damn it.
I can throw those at people.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, so... Oh, hold on. God damn it, it won't let me copy. Okay, the maul is a +2 weapon.
Ooh.
It does bludgeoning damage. It's 2-handed. It's heavy. Well, for you, it's 1-handed.
Yes.
You're a big dude. It really doesn't need to be 2-handed for you. Mind you, this is a dwarf who was carrying it, so for him, it's 2-handed.
Okay.
The light hammers were just regular light hammers. The plate he was wearing was a +2 plate armor.
Ooh, is it magical and can adjust?
But it's for a dwarf.
Shut up! I was asking if it was magical. Shut your whore mouth.
It does adjust.
Yes.
But you are maxing the adjustment to pretty much 100%.
Yes, you are hardcore maxing the adjustment to it.
I'm okay with that.
-10
They're
AC.
they're -1 AC for the gaps that. That are
I have
now
my
exposed.
old armor. I could patch in there.
Off the gnome, the rapier is a +1.
Okay.
His light crossbow is just a regular light crossbow. The studded leather is a +1. He's also carrying a shield, which is a +2 shield.
Okay.
Anyone else need a shield?
Not I.
I think I already have a better shield. Let me see them check.
And here's something for whoever wants it. The two short swords that the wizard were carrying were regular short swords. The robe, however, is a +2 robe.
Snatch. Oh wait, no, never mind. I can wear leather.
Turk off.
Yeah, but
I've got better armor.
okay. I've studded a leather armor +1.
Yeah, but you get +1 more with the leather already. More than you would with cloth.
Yeah, no, I said I had a +1 studded leather. Also,
Ooh.
All right,
Okay.
guys. I have to get going. Is that okay, DM?
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead.
All right, I'll text you or I'll message you later about what I'll be doing next week. Okay? I think you have a good
Gotcha.
idea what it's going to be.
Okay.
All right, guys. Have a good one. I will not be here next week, and I will see you the week after.
All right.
We'll be
Later.
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 Thanks
Oh,
again.
yeah, it is Labor Day next Monday, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Actually, you know what? Because it's Labor Day next Monday, how about we say next Monday is a day off?
Okay.
Okay.
I just figure that way you can spend time with family, stuff like that. I know how some people are.
Okay. Yeah, I'm working, but yeah, that's cool with me. So hell yeah.
So yeah, I figure it
You
works.
family.
Some people love their family more than they love to talk to random strangers over
God, how dare they?
Discord. I know it's weird.
So I gotta look up mall.
All right. So who else is leaving?
Those people aren't here, though, are they?
Oh,
I'm not.
so it's just the three of us then.
Good. Hey, now we don't have
Four of us.
Oh,
Dom's here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't count my. Yeah, 4 of us. Duh.
You don't count me?
No, I don't count myself. I don't know why I don't.
Huh.
But yeah. Okay. I mean, we can still continue. I mean, you pretty much did what you needed to do. You now have the. By the way, the gnome was an Eldritch Knight.
Ooh, nice.
Hence the spell.
Well, I'm just gonna pull out those black vials of poison out and begin pacing and smiling at the wizard and the gnome.
We're both unconscious and tied so that they can't do anything.
No, they're still unconscious, right? Well,
Oh, yeah, you knocked. Titan knocked that poor
Sorry.
wizard out real hardcore.
well, you know what?
I knocked
think
it out. That bitch got knocked into next Friday.
Yeah, he did. Oh, that's too funny.
What is this? Okay.
Did I bring the carts over full of people?
Yes, you did. I heard you.
The carts can convert back into like actual carts a little bit now.
Okay. Yeah. You guys have pretty much cleared the way. You found out who the innocents were, which a couple of them were controlling the carts. So as soon as the carts started moving, they jumped off and ran and hid, basically. Just tried to stay out of the line of fire.
Okay, this isn't that bad. I'm actually going to shake the potions up and feed them down their gullet
Okay.
while they're passed out.
Which potions?
It doesn't drow poison.
Nice.
DC 13 Constitution save, or they'll be
Why-
poisoned for an hour.
Why are you poisoning them?
Out of game, it doesn't do damage, and they're gonna die anyway. Also, poison gives them disadvantage in case they do wake up and decide to do something.
And it's a sleep
It's not
poison, isn't it?
If they fail by a lot, it is sleep poison, and that one is asleep. Even longer.
That was the fighter. This is the wizard I'm doing next.
Yeah, they both fail, and they're both knocked out still, I guess.
Fails.
They're gonna be asleep for a while. The drow sleep poison is pretty tough.
The creature wakes up if it takes damage, or if another creature takes an action to shake it awake. It lasts for an hour.
I'm sure you could do that, Thrain.
As if they
Something
weren't
like that,
unconscious.
right?
As if they weren't unconscious enough. Thrain makes sure they stay fucking unconscious.
Now we can transport him for proper handling.
Well, the good news is you got rid of a total of 3 of the people that you think were sent to be your arch rivals.
Nice.
Well, 2 of them are
Okay.
currently just unconscious. 1 is definitely dead. And the carts do return, and then they form back into actual carts, which the people inside were really freaked out.
Well, is there any like food and trading goods in these carts?
Yeah, the other carts, they had food, miscellaneous goods, some extra weapons, stuff like that.
Anything good in the extra weapons or
No,
Any
it's
good
just
food?
basic.
I'm gonna tell just whoever that wants to listen to me to the refugees. Take the surviving wagons, go south to Gano.
They nod.
There you will find refuge. Excuse me.
Yeah,
The contents of the wagons are yours.
they nod.
That's tight. Is there any ale in it?
No, they
Yeah,
kept the ale. Apparently, this general
Oh.
likes to allow him to get drunk.
Oh no, that's what I mean. Were there any ale in the car at all?
No. Apparently, the general in Rama village kept all the ale, so that way his people could get drunk and, work off their aggression.
Bastard.
Yeah, what a dick. How dare you?
Didn't even give them ale.
I know, right?
I'll turn to the group and I'll say I have to go get my companion. If you'd like to meet up at the mouth of the river, that's where I'll be. I have to go get her. I can't let her just die out here.
Okay, we can all go with you.
Yeah, because the people going to they'd head almost directly, southwest, so they're heading straight for Gano, which
I sure-
thankfully is controlled.
If you choose to, I wouldn't mind the company.
Well, you guys have horses and your
And-
cart.
Yep, we still have horses in a cart.
I can control the carts for up to an hour.
Titan's cart.
Or-
And we still have our own. We still have
you
our
still,
own cart.
you still have your own.
And
You
shit.
guys,
Yeah.
you guys just hid that in a nice little cubby hole you found.
Titan's reading cart. That's what I refer to it as.
There you go.
While someone else's drives, I just like sit in there.
Okay, it takes you guys a little bit. We'll just say, it takes you a couple days. Thrain, you stay in touch with your Raven to make sure she's okay. Thankfully, she's she got
Let me know
hit.
when the prisoners wake up.
Okay.
I'm dragging them with us. Like,
They wake up like the next day because you stuck them in the cart with Titan.
no, I'm tying
I just-
them
Oh,
up and dragging them behind us.
Oh, you're no fun.
that's not fun.
Oh, it's very fun.
No, it's not. All you're doing is going to tear their flesh off of them. They're not going to want to be helpful.
If they want a quick death, they'll be hopeful.
Hmm. They call us savages.
I know, right?
Again, I keep telling you, you don't know if Thrain, man.
Okay. You drag them. It wakes them up as soon as they took a little bit of damage. As soon as you started dragging them, they woke up. They're screaming and yelling the entire way. Thankfully, you're traveling on planes because you don't want to go by the road just in case they send another patrol. So you're traveling by the plane. So basically, you guys are up.
Can I
There
jerk them
now.
up to their feet so they're not just dragging behind us for a couple of days?
Okay. Yeah, you can track them.
I just don't want to hear the screams.
Yeah. Not to mention it's a
Hey,
but
great
it's-
attraction.
I'm
Such-
trying to read a book here, and their screaming's just getting in the way.
But it's such beautiful music.
Okay.
I'm still trying to read a book.
You don't know what music is, do you, Thrain?
Oh, another bard once taught me, but Karn has always showed me that there's no sweeter music than a false god's followers screaming in agony.
Technically, he's not a false god. He's a god. He's just a dickhead.
He's just not
I
your
call him a
god.
false god because
Fair enough.
I hate him.
Fair enough.
He's just not your god. Oh,
Yeah.
man.
All right. You guys finally get to the bird. She managed to. I mean, she can't pull the arrow out, but she managed to at least stay covered, and away from predators. So you get to her in time. You pull out the.
Do I
arrow.
do a? Yeah, I'm gonna rep my last bomb on her.
Okay. It heals her. She didn't take a lot of damage. It heals her. So she's gonna be hurting for a little while. She's definitely out of commission for flying for a while, but she's okay. What do you guys do now that you got her?
I look over at Thrain and go, so how far away is that ranger?
I shrug, pull the mirror out of the bag, show me the human ranger that has the symbol of pronouns that finds the keys.
Okay. It shows you the same ranger, and he is about there.
Oh,
And he's on
there he is.
foot. Is he on foot or is he?
No,
On
he took a
horseback?
horse,
Okay.
but he's not moving at a fast pace because he doesn't want to draw attention to himself. So he's moving at a
Okay.
decent pace, just enough to keep him moving.
Do you want to try to catch him? Or do we need to go meet up with the Allied forces at the Rama village?
I think I'm gonna go, guys.
Yeah, how about we call it there? We'll just leave it
Yeah,
at that
this is a
point.
good place right here.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we don't go too far. All right. Well, thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for in 2 weeks as we continue this, and we'll see how it goes from there.